Now, this dip has been going viral all over the internet, but it's typically not low carb, so I did make a few tweaks, so stick around because I'm gonna show you how to make my low carb version. Hey guys, I'm Myra from Lowcarblove, and today we are making a Cowboy Caviar that has been going viral on TikTok, on Instagram, and of course now we are bringing it to our YouTube family. And I know the name sounds a bit weird, like Cowboy Caviar. I know, trust me, when I first heard it, I was like, ooh, what the heck? But I am telling you, I made it, mind blown. I cannot wait to show you. I have everything laid out, so let's get started because you guys are gonna want to make this. Now, don't be intimidated by all these ingredients because they are things that you should have already on hand, besides maybe a few here and there. But so this dip typically does use bell pepper. I just went with all three colors because I think it looks beautiful. Like, of course, here we have the orange, then we have the green bell pepper, we have our red bell pepper. Isn't that look so beautiful? I just love how like colorful. I think it would look beautiful like if you're going to a, like even like a barbecue or like a potluck. Imagine taking this beautiful, like gorgeous salad. I mean, everyone's like, OMG. Trust me, we, when we tried it, we took it camping and it was gone in like 10 minutes. So now we have our soybeans. So remember, we're making ours low carb. If you're not low carb, then go ahead and use black beans. I'm using a soybean. It's a black soybean because it is super, super low in carbs and it tastes like once everything's all mixed together, doesn't even, you can't even tell. So we have our beans. Okay, and now we have some jalapeno because we need that spice in our life. Now, if you don't like spice, you can still add the jalapeno, just take out the seeds and the veins. So the spice is in the veins, guys. I know. I grew up thinking it was the seeds. I would always de-seed them and still burn my mouth. But no, it is, it's in the veins. Now, corn. Okay, I know you guys are gonna come after me. No. So we're only using a little bit over like a half cup. So per half cup of corn, it is about 9 net carbs. So if you're mixing this into a huge salad, guys, it's definitely low carb and still considered keto friendly, okay? So just know, but if you don't feel comfortable eating corn, omit it. There's so many other ingredients and textures that you won't even know it's there. So let's go ahead and add that in. So we used fresh jalapenos, now we have pickled jalapenos. Now we have olives. If you hate olives, omit the olives. The first one I made, I forgot the olives. Now remember, all these textures just go so well together. This is just some diced cucumber. So the original Cowboy Caviar has peaches and mango, but we're keeping this low carb. So we are using strawberries. And I know that the taste and textures are so different from mango and peaches, but I'm telling you, it just goes so well together. Use the strawberries. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to dig into this. Now, last time I didn't do the blackberries, but of course I wanted to do something a little different. So I told you I forgot the olives. We're adding the olives. And this time I also wanted to add a little bit of blackberries. So of course it is completely optional. You can do with just the strawberries and it's gonna be absolutely amazing. But you know, it just gives it like a little different twist. And then we have our cilantro. We're gonna go ahead and just toss that right on top. Now, typically you would use honey if you're not low carb, but we're trying to keep this as low carb as possible. So I am using the maple flavor Chalk Zero. I'm telling you, I know you're probably thinking like, what, black beans, honey, strawberries? Yes, I mean, yes, and yes. Okay, and now for the dressing, I'm actually just gonna pour this right in, but of course I'm gonna put the measurements for you. And here we have the red wine vinegar. Okay, and we are going to use a half of a lemon, just a juice from half a lemon. And now we are doing some fresh squeezed lime juice. Okay, we're gonna add some tapatio sauce. So some people have used ranch seasoning, taco seasoning. My last one, I used Cajun seasoning. So today I wanna use this Mexican seasoning that has just like chili peppers, garlic, paprika, onion. So we're using this as our seasoning today. And then we're gonna do a little salt, because that has no salt whatsoever. A little pepper. Okay, so we're gonna do tahini. Guys, I know this looks like an experiment, right? You're like, what the? But I'm telling you, you guys are gonna be in love. We're gonna finish it off with a little oil so that everything just sticks really well. And dun, 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 last but not least, we have our feta cheese. Okay, and you definitely want a good amount of feta, because the more feta, the better. And now let's go ahead and toss. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, so I wanted to give something a try. So I got a little bit of our dip, put it in here, sprinkled some parm, and guys, it's actually delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss it in our salad. Now, of course, it's completely optional, but I really think that it just like takes it to, it just gives it like a subtle touch, but it really takes it over the top. So we're gonna go ahead and add it. Again, this is completely optional, but I would say add it. All right, guys, so I am so ready to dig in. So before I even plate this, I just want to taste it already. So I'm gonna grab my low carb chips. I'm using the ones from Hilo. So I ordered these off of Amazon. They have the variety pack, which comes with all 3 flavors. It's the ultimate taco, the spicy nacho, and the chili lime. These have 3 net carbs. So they only have 3 net carbs and 10 grams of protein. So I love that they are obviously high in protein and super, super low carb. So let's go ahead and look at these. Gorgeous, so much flavor. Spicy nacho reminds me of my spicy nacho chips growing up. So let's go ahead, and I don't want to just dig in because everyone, you know, I'm gonna share with everyone. So I'm gonna go ahead and do like a bite with a little bit of everything. I want the cheese, I want the veggies, I want the everything. All right, let's go ahead and. Oh my God. I think I like this one even better than the last one I made. Wow. Oh my God, it's so good. The salad just has so much flavor, so many different textures. 100% 10 out of 10. So if you guys haven't tried the Hilo chips, I'm gonna go ahead and leave them linked in the description below. I grabbed them from Amazon, so I'll just go ahead and leave my link on there. But those are absolutely amazing. They remind me of chips growing up, but without the carbs. So now I'm gonna go ahead and plate this because I want you to just really appreciate all the colors. So we're gonna go ahead and put this together so I can show you. Okay, so this is how I would typically plate mine. Now, remember, if you're taking this to a party, just know that this is like one of those dishes that's like definitely a showstopper where people might question it, but as soon as they taste it, word gets around and it's gonna be gone. So if you're going anywhere, I highly, highly suggest that you make it. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Everyone that tries it is going to love it. I would even go as far as saying like, it's just like a pico de gallo, but really taking it up like 10 notches, okay? So just so that you kind of, if you're trying to think or imagine like what does it actually taste like, it's probably the best way to describe it is kind of like a pico de gallo, but with all these other ingredients that just add so much flavor and add to the texture. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave the recipe in the description below. Guys, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and don't forget to share not only this recipe, but the channel with friends and family that are living a low carb lifestyle or that you just know would absolutely love to try this salad. Guys, thanks so much for being here. I love you and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.